Welcome to another film breakdown. This is Duke's win against Maine last night. The Kon Knueppel show, the Cooper Flagg show. Duke won comfortably. I think it was like 96-62. We'll get right into it. First possession of the game for Duke is a ball screen with a roll for Cooper Flagg. With Cooper Flagg rolling, Kon Knueppel lifts. Proctor probably could throw that to Cooper. Cooper's wide open, probably would have posted the first guy underneath the basket to start the game, but throws to Kon Knueppel. Knueppel catches. With him being a shooter that he is, high hand by the defender. This is where Kon is so good. This is where he's the most underrated part of his game is guys closing out because he's a shooter. All right, I will jab and go left. Blows by his defender, off 2 feet to the rim. Good play there by Kon to start the game for Duke. Here's a little motion, pass and cut by Proctor. He clears his defender from the middle, allows Cooper Flagg to drive straight middle. And Cooper Flagg, nice little dump down to Malawach, and Malawach gets the 2. That was a great pivot or great jab step there by Maine. Luckily, Foster did not get called for a foul there. But this is where Malawach, where I've said this whole offseason and stuff, like he's going to grow probably the most for Duke from now until conference play in January. When the schedule flips to 2025, Malawach will be the guy that has grown significantly. And here's a part of why I say that. He gets hit in the chest by the offensive player there, create separation. I think Malawach will be stronger as the season comes along. Misses the box out. This guy leans in, creates space. Though Malawach is tall and lanky, undersized big, shoots over top. That is a part of his game that I think will grow significantly better as the season goes along. Again, Cooper Flagg made me some money last night. 3 or more assists and 5 or more assists. He just great vision. Double team, doesn't panic. Eyes are looking at Kon here, and Malawach is the next guy. So a guy's playing 2 basically. Do I go and intercept this pass to Kon Knueppel, or do I go down on Malawach? Well, he tries to gamble that it's going to be a pass to Kon. Great read by Flagg. 2 points for Duke. Tough shot. One thing Duke was sloppy in the first half, got better in the second half, was giving up offensive rebounds. Just you got to have those. You got to have those. Second chance points for Maine. Number 22 there, balled for Maine. Good player, good player. Here he is right here against Proctor. Good defense by Proctor. I mean, forcing his guy to shoot a tough fadeaway. I mean, his left foot is flailing and goes in. Good defense, better shot. And that's what Caleb Foster does best, man. After a make, Caleb Foster gets it, keeps it, and him one-on-one, going to the rim, I like Caleb Foster every time. And 1. But you got to make your free throws, Caleb. Got to make your free throws. 0 for 2 in this game. I think he shot 60-some% last year for Duke. If Duke wants Caleb Foster to close games, as they should, he's got to be able to hit free throws. He's got to be able to hit free throws. Here's Duke off and running. And you'll see this secondary action for Duke where Malik Brown here just goes and sets a screen to the guy in the corner. Nice curl there by Mason Gillis. Straight to the rim, off 2 feet. Just a nice little secondary play where Malik Brown setting a screen in the corner, curl by Mason Gillis. And you're going to see something similar for Kon Knueppel in this. Now for Maine here, a good set for a shooter. Number 2, really good set. Just a simple pin down action. Good screen. Shooter sees nothing but the rim. Butter. Flagg struggled from 3, 0 for 4, but, I mean, 18 points. His impact on the game was phenomenal in every aspect. 7 rebounds, 5 assists. 3 steals, just was everywhere. Here, good play by Kon. And then just the poise there, there's not much space to work with. It's a weird, like, he could have maybe thrown it to Mason Gillis, doesn't have the right angle to be confident enough, so he keeps it. And every time he goes up to the rim, his shoulders are square to the backboard. I mean, he's getting bumped, but look at those shoulders, square to the backboard, and finishes. Should have been an and one. Just good hustle. Square to the square. Here, Flagg. Here's what I was talking about, what just happened with Mason Gillis on the curl. Here's another curl, but this time for Kon Knueppel. So Sion James and Kon switch. Malik Brown's coming to set a screen for Kon. He sets it. Kon reads it. Kon shoots it. Just a nice little secondary play by Duke here. I mean, getting your shooter open, 21 seconds on the shot clock. Looks like he got fouled. Bottom of the net. Kon Knueppel, the way he can score the ball, man, excites me. I love watching him play ball. And here, Malik Brown. Malik Brown defensively. I've said it once. I'll say it a million times. Active hands, good player. Upgrade for Duke. Here, loses the ball. Kon Knueppel, and one. 4-point play. 4-point play. Phenomenal play by Malik Brown being aggressive. And just a shooter's been in rhythm. 4-point play. 4-point play. And here, my God, I'll play this all the way through. Kon is just, he's unbelievable, dude. He's unbelievable. Everything is textbook. I say that about Mason Gillis, who makes this three, but here's a shooter who's also proven that he can get to the rim. So Maine doesn't know how to guard Kon. Hell, I don't know how to guard Kon. This is what's terrifying. He's blown by your guards 3 times already in the first 8 minutes, plus he's hit 2 threes. One was a 4-point play. Look at this jab step. That jab step creates that much separation to where if he get that foot back, that's a pull. He's pulling that. But Mason Gillis kind of messes things up just a little bit because he's going to set a ball screen, whereas if he wasn't there, his defender wouldn't be there to set this little trap. And Mason Gillis does a good job of pivoting and adjusting, going to the corner. Kon Knueppel, just one simple dribble, finds the open man. Just good basketball. Good basketball. Here again, shooter, just a simple ball, off-ball screen for him. Well played. Again, 50-50 ball. Duke seemed like they were a step behind in the first half for those. Good block by Malawach, but a Duke player's got to get those. Got to get those. Here, ball screen again. Malawach doing a good job of covering depth. And it's a good play. It's a good play there by Maine. Malawach is playing good help side. He has the depth to where he can play the roll man. Duke's off-ball defense by the wings are perfectly fine. Just Proctor just got back a little too late. Good fadeaway to create more separation. Pass and ball screen. Sion James got shot there. Malawach has to play 2. Floater. Good play by Maine. Just Sion James wants an illegal screen there, and maybe. But since he got shot, Malawach has to play 2 on 1. I don't care if you're 7'2", you're just not going to be able to play that. Maine played well in the first half. They made some tough shots too. Just Kon. That's a good look. Pin down action for Kon right away. Good screen by Malawach. I take that shot 10 out of 10 times with the way he shoots the ball. And way to battle, big fella. Keep it high. Keeps it high. Tyrese Proctor is elite at catch and shooting. Tyrese Proctor had, 10 points? Seemed like he barely touched the ball in this game, but I think he hit 3 threes. One was a 4-point play. All of them were catch and shoot threes. When number 5 has the ball on a catch and shoot, especially a dagger that's an offensive rebound, I think the ball is going in like Kon Knueppel shooting it. Good play all around by Duke. Good active hands by Proctor. Fights over the screen. Malawach stays attached to his man. Good defense. Just good defense all the way around there. And then again, Caleb Foster. Good luck guarding this dude one-on-one. Good luck guarding Caleb Foster one-on-one. Little jab, gets the defender off balance, takes a body bump. May have traveled, but they didn't call it. And nice little floater. I love seeing defense like this to where it's 11 seconds on the shot clock. And this is where they're catching the ball to try and run something. Pass Coach K court. You got 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Duke is in every gap. Duke's already forced probably 2 shot clock violations at this point in the half. Now you just got to play good defense. This is the one shot that Maine scored over Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg held them 1 of 8 shooting against him, and this is the one that they made. Just an off-balance fadeaway. Tough shot, but statistically, you live with those every time as a Duke fan. Great driving kick there by Caleb Foster. Isaiah Evans in and out. Cooper Flagg crashes. Easy 2. Easy 2. Again, Duke swarming around, communicating. Malik Brown's telling Mason Gillis, get out there. Baseline, but he has help. That's a good shot. I mean, that's a hard shot, and that's good defense. That defensively, there's nothing you can do about that. You cut him off baseline, forcing him to shoot an off-balance fadeaway, and he hits it like he's Kobe Bryant. It just happens. It happens. College basketball players can make tough shots. Here's a little mismatch. Mason Gillis just, again, good wall defense, but the guy has 3 inches on. Mason Gillis shoots right over top. That kid played hard. Had 11 points. And this is what Cooper Flagg can do. Like, this is what separates him. People want to view him as a highlight reel scorer. The ball in his hands, man, he's so dynamic. Just one-on-one, gets to the spot, makes Kon Knueppel's guy get in the sucker hole. He gets too deep on the reach-in, throws to Kon. Kon could probably shot it, but Kon feels like, hey, my guy's off balance, closing out. Let me blow by him. He does. Goes up strong, shoulder square to the square with the left hand. Just great basketball by those 2 guys. 2 freshmen, man, 2 freshmen. Ball screen action. Kon does a really good job of forcing his guy to shoot a tough shot. And, I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. There is absolutely nothing you can do about – I mean, look, I hate to call it bullshit, but that's bullshit. Ball screen action, get over top, fight through it. Kon does that. Kon not only fights through it, he bumps number 1 off his line completely. Kon slips a little bit, but then he recovers. The guy's panicking with 6 seconds left on the shot clock, and he's shooting a prayer. A prayer. Just the Cameron magic. And then just a great pass there by Cooper Flagg. The vision this dude has, man, is insane. 17 years old. Again, he could probably throw the roll here to Malawach for a lob, but he's anticipating that guard near the ACC logo to bump or intercept Malawach free run to the rim. And with him doing that, he makes the right read and throws it high enough to where the short point guard or short guard can't catch it. Though Malawach was open, you live with an open 3, and Sion James knocked it down. 11 points for Sion James. And here, just again, this is where Malawach is just a little raw defensively, and it's okay. You're going to figure this stuff out now in November. Off balance, undersized, quicker offensive player, blows by Malawach. He tries to contest, but that's a good reverse layup. This is all healthy learning curves for Malawach. Here was a cross screen, down screen action where Kon Knueppel sets the cross screen for Cooper Flagg to post up. If Flagg was denied, Malawach setting the down screen for Kon Knueppel to come off and shoot a 3 at the top of the key. So now we go play one-on-one on the block with Cooper Flagg. And I will take that matchup every time. Every time. Again, here's Malawach. Just guy leans into him, creates space. Though Malawach is vertical, he's off of the guy. Like, it's a good offensive play by the big fella from Maine. Just leans in, knocks the big guy off his balance to the rim, to the square. Just, again, good film for Malawatch to learn from. Here's scramble drill. Tough shot. But this is where Shire was getting upset with Duke, rightfully so in the first half. You have two guys. You have Cooper Flagg and Malik Brown underneath the goal. Malik Brown's going to hit his guy, number 22. Cooper Flagg has 10. So Malik Brown's bumping his guy. Flagg's got a box out, but instead he's ball watching. His guy gets the tip in. Just Shire was not happy at the way the end of the first half, and rightfully so. And here, I think Flagg got the steal and then lost it. Maine just one more's it to the guy that had a great game for Maine. Number 22, again, his open three to cut it to single digits. And here again, Malawatch, good block. The tough and one there because Malawatch does a good job of staying down, gets the block initially. Good. That's tough for a big fella. But there's not much he could have done about that. Here, way to stay with it, keep the ball high and one. You gave up a three-point play. Literally the last defense possession. What are you going to do here? Come off ball screen action. Great pocket pass by Kon. Loses it initially, but kept it high and one opportunity. I think he missed the free throw, but love the activity by the big fella. Could maybe throw that just a little higher as it got poked out, but again, what am I going to nitpick? Duke won 96-62. Again, Maine had an interesting strategy at some points to this game, some parts of this game. They let Cooper Flagg go one-on-one with a defender, let alone a 6'2" defender. I mean, there's no help. There's no help at all. That is just the easiest bucket Cooper Flagg might have this whole season. Again, one-on-one. Great baseline kick. Kon Knueppel, catch and shoot. Bang. And what's so good about this play by Cooper Flagg is three's falling asleep. I mean, this should not really happen, but it did. And not only that, it was a bullet to – Kon doesn't move his hands. Kon doesn't move his hands. I mean, that's such a great pass there by Cooper Flagg that it's in the shooter's pocket. People talk about throwing to the shooter's pocket. Where's the shooter's pocket? That's where the shooter's pocket is. Bang. Just a great look and great kick, great shot. Here, Malik Brown. Unbelievable vision for this dude. I think he had 2 points, but he had like 7 rebounds, 4 offensively, a couple assists, a steal. He fills up the stat sheet besides scoring. That's what makes him so valuable for Duke. Slip screen here by Sion James. Pocket pass. Beautiful basketball. Malik Brown. Great vision. And then here comes the freight train. Get off the tracks when the train's coming through. Sion James. That was good defense there by Sion. See how he made the offensive player just pick up his dribble. The guy tried to blow by Malik Brown here. Sion James jumps, makes number one retreat. Malik Brown makes the shot, but again, a tough fadeaway rather than going to the rim in the paint. Sion James did his job. Dude made a tough shot. Slip ball screen action. Malik Brown stays. Again, Mason Gillis jumps the gap, makes the guy stop his momentum. Tough layup, though. Good finish against Sion James. Goes with the lefty on the right side. Caught Sion off guard. Great rejection here by Kon Knueppel. Mason Gillis almost had it. Just a second too late, so it's not there. Malik Brown's there. Let's have another slip action. Pocket pass. Ball fake. Layup. I mean, just beautiful basketball, dude. Beautiful basketball. You have Kon here. I'm trying to go back to where I don't go this far back. Again, Kon's guy is not letting him go over the screen. So if your defender is not letting you go over the screen, you reject it. And Malik Brown turns his screen perfectly at the right time, knowing that Kon is going to reject the screen. He sets a back screen, open. Delayed switch action allows Malik Brown to get it. Slip, pocket pass. Could have been an and one. Just good basketball. Good basketball. Off and running, Tyrese Proctor. Make somebody stop you. He does. Caleb Foster, again, downhill. I like his chances. Make the free throw. Caleb Foster can live in that paint all he wants to because he's going to make that body bump. He missed a couple layups, but I would take Caleb Foster going to the rim and attacking all the time. Here, again, attacks, finishes. Transition. Kon makes somebody stop him. Just nobody does, and he goes off 2 feet. Simple basketball. Everything about him is just under control. Just that pace. Under control. It's not flashy. It's like, how the hell did he just get from half court to the goal without anybody stopping him? I don't know. He just does. Ball screen action again. Keeps the guy on his hip. Rides him to the rim. Right hand on the left side. Just a good basketball player, dude. Just a good scorer. Good defense. And then Duke will be aggressive on occasion. Cooper Flagg, bang. Here it is again. And I just realized I don't think they showed the first dunk Cooper Flagg had in the first half, which is crazy. Come on, AC Network. Again, ISO on a post-up. Give me that every time. Every time. If teams are going to guard Duke like this for Cooper Flagg post-ups, then thank you. Like a fake dig and get back to the nearest shooter. Clear space. Cooper Flagg's under control. His eyes are surveying the field the whole time. He sees Proctor. Kon's pointing at Proctor. The skip could be there. But you know what? He has an angle now straight to the rim on the left side. Just bad defense by Maine, allowing him to get to his left on the left-hand side, and he finishes. Good skip. Good one more, and then there's Tyrese Proctor. Again, he shot over 40% on catch and shoots last year from three. He shot 35% from three last year, I think. But on catch and shoots, 40+%. So it makes sense why Duke has him as a two guard more than the point guard in terms of analytically, he's a more efficient shooter as a two guard. Malik Brown forces an air ball. Proctor goes. Duke's off and running. Jab step, and Kel Foster is good for one of those a game. Jab, step back. And then, I'm telling you, good shot there by Darren Harris, but Malik Brown, like, no shade at Mark Mitchell, but Mark Mitchell's not making these plays. It doesn't look like much, but look how quick he just gets it out. Like, he reads it immediately. He just catches and throws right away. Just confident in his ability to pass. Just a very good passer at the 5 position for Duke. And Malik Brown's stock, I love it. I love him. Now Sion's off and running. Isaiah Evans running the floor. Again, get off the tracks when the train's coming through. Sion James. And then another rip by Duke. Off and running again. Isaiah Evans. Thought he's going to shoot it. Mason Gillis will. Again, he shot like 50% from three last year and shot better with Zach Edey off the floor. So this guy can light it up. And this is where I'll leave it. Duke cruised. Duke covered 30.5. I will tell you, like, this Duke team, full of runs, man. Full of runs. They shot 29 threes, but you'd think that's a lot in college basketball, but they're 26th, I think they are, in the country after the first game. Illinois first with like 41 threes or something like that attempted. And so basically so many more teams are shooting more threes than Duke when you think Duke's trigger happy. But, yeah, they just look good. And honestly, the games can get away from the opponents against Duke very quickly, as we saw against Maine and Arizona State. Arizona State looked well. Looked like they were playing okay in the first half. And then an avalanche happened in the second half, and Duke scored 66 points and won by 50. So I'm very optimistic for this Duke team. There are learning curves that we will dive into when Duke plays better competition, that some things might be exposed more. But until then, I'm loving what I'm seeing, and I'll see you guys next time on the next film breakdown.